What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mike Herring. I'm an internal medicine doctor, and it has been a rough couple of years. Now, there's this rumor going around saying that laughter is actually the best medicine, and as a doctor, probably not. If you're actually sick, please go get regular medicine. I'm kidding, but maybe I'll give laughter a close second. In the field of medicine, we are no strangers to laughing at our own jokes and laughing at ourselves, so in that spirit, let's check out some medical memes. Looking in the mirror after a 12-hour shift, Thomas had never seen such a mess. I remember very distinctly coming home from 16, 18, even 20-hour shifts in the ICU and being able to recognize myself in the mirror, but things have changed. Your eyelids are now at half mast, the whites of your whites are mostly red, your shoulders are hunched over, you're walking like half speed. You're a different person. You get home from work that late and that disheveled, like what do you even do? You run to the fridge and you grab something that you eat on the way to the bathroom. Meanwhile, you still have your jacket, backpack, and shoes on as you meander through the house. It's a tough time, and anybody who looks like trash after a long shift like that, yeah, that's a thing. Don't feel ashamed, it happens to literally all of us. When your pharmacist has turned to the dark side, they are now the harmacist. I've got a few friends that are pharmacists and pharmacy techs. I'll have to send them this one. I haven't seen this one before, actually. Doctor, my back hurts when I wake up in the morning. Wake up in the afternoon then. It's a classic dad joke. I do love dad jokes. I can't get enough of them, to be completely honest with you. I'm not a dad. I don't have any kids. But I've loved dad jokes since I was like 12, so that's not going anywhere. Call me an ambulance. You're an ambulance. I remember distinctly going out to dinner as a family and somebody saying, "I'm hungry," and my father turning to that person and saying, "Hi, hungry, I'm John." Classic dad joke. He did it 30 years ago, he does it now, and he'll do it 30 years from now. The person who's asking for the ambulance looks comfortable. She's like laying flat on her back, and then she looks like she's taking a nap on her side. And then why is this guy looking so creepy? It's exactly what I was afraid of. What? Skeletons. I don't remember the last time I saw an actual film for the x-ray. These days when you need an x-ray, especially in a hospital, the x-ray tech will put this board behind whatever it is we're x-raying. They'll take a picture of it, it goes right to the computer, and it goes right to the network in the hospital so we all can see what the x-ray looks like. The last time I saw a film, I'm pretty sure was like 20 years ago, and it was on my own arm. It wasn't broken. Why would a fly land on something like this? Rats should be ashamed of falling in this trap. Bears? Ridiculous. Oh, this must be fun. I don't know, you talk to a lot of med students, a lot of residents, and they'll say, well, it seemed like a good idea at the time. Med school is certainly brutal. There's a lot of stress, there's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of imposter syndrome going on, there's a lot of mental health issues in med school these days, and yeah, actually it kind of fits. This one's accurate. First day of med school versus graduation. In the United States, the youngest you can start med school is 22, I guess technically 21, but for the sake of argument, let's just say 22. I was 26. There's not a huge difference between 22 and 26, even though there might feel like it. There's not a huge difference between 26 when I started and 30 when I got out, even though you feel like it. Those 4 years go by in a flash. I can't believe it's been that long since I even graduated med school, let alone started it. They go by in a flash, and very few of us actually look like these after graduation. Medical students watching surgery for the first time. I mean, kinda. We're used to the anatomy labs, we're used to seeing all sorts of things, especially at the bedside, but never really like an open abdomen for the first time. What's new about these patients is they're actually alive this time, and they expect to be alive when they leave the hospital, as do all of us. I will say these days with all the endoscopic procedures, a lot of med students can just kind of watch on TV what the surgeons are doing. But during the open procedures, only one of the med students will be up by the patient. The rest of us, we gotta take a step back. Now, it's been a long time since I've been in an OR, since the third year of medical school. It was a bunch of years ago, but I do remember that part. Do not touch anything that is sterile, so help you. Psycho the Rapist. It's one word, George. I feel like that's a Celebrity Jeopardy skit that the late great Sean Connery did a long time ago, but could be wrong. Somebody fact check me down in the comments, please. I don't know, that one's just funny. Problems in your personal life? Choose a medical career. No personal life, no problems. I mean, it's kind of true. In medical school, you're super stressed out all the time, especially in your preclinical years. You gotta get ready for step 1, and that's mortifying. During your clinical years, your time is not yours, and you're just at the hospital whenever it is you're told to be at the hospital. You never know when you're gonna go home, but you always know you're gonna get there far earlier than you ever had to for any job you ever had in the past. And then residency is not much better. Social life depends on who you are. Some people have terrific social lives in medical school and residency, some people not so much. Me, I went to bed. How doctors listen to music. That's not what we do. The doctors are protesting and no one knows why. I guess for a long time it's been a thing that doctors have poor handwriting, but first of all, my handwriting's not that bad, okay? Like, I have no idea what this guy's talking about. But second of all, doctors type everything. I don't know how many clinics are not using EMRs these days, but yeah, we type everything. So if we ever protest, you'll know why, because it'll be typed out and we'll have to find the glue because I don't know where they keep the glue. This is just the bad handwriting section, I guess. Hi doctor, what is this? It's paracetamol. It might be. For those of you who don't know what paracetamol is, it's acetaminophen or Tylenol. They're the same thing. They just call different things in different places. But all I see is a P, an R, and maybe an L. It could be paracetamol, but I don't see a T. There's no cross of a T. It could be propranolol, but then there would be a second L, certainly. You know what? I don't know what this is. Okay, we're definitely in the handwriting portion of this. A wise doctor once wrote something. Although I am pretty confident that the last word is supposed to be morning. I'm not gonna waste 3 hours of my life trying to figure out what this says. Again, handwriting, not that bad. Why is dentistry important? Because even though he's missing an eyebrow, the first thing you noticed was his smile. It's true, the first thing I noticed was his smile. And he is missing an eyebrow, yikes. All right, now I have to check if the other two in this photo are missing anything, because that would be spectacular. Oh, they're not, okay, we're good. Relax, David, it's a small surgery. Don't panic. My name is not David. I know, I'm David. I mean, I kind of get it. If you're a surgeon, you want to hype yourself up before a surgery. They're at the upper echelon of their particular profession, and, well, it's important. They got, you know, life in their hands. So a little pre-surgery pep talk, I completely understand. Sometimes you have to admit it's time to retire. Oh. I'm not sure who I feel worse for. The girl in the front who is obviously mortified and just terrified of needles and just does not want to get this shot. Or the woman in the back who is probably mid-panic. In order to follow privacy requirements, we can't call patients by their name. Alright, the lady with the hemorrhoids, come on in. The purpose of HIPAA is to prevent somebody else from getting your medical information. Your name is not part of your medical information. As far as I know, we haven't reverted to this particular method yet, and I could see it causing some problems. For example, if you're in an endocrinologist's office and they call out the person with diabetes, everyone stands up and walks to the door. So we still use names. Don't worry, this is not coming out anytime soon. Just, makes for a good meme though. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button and consider subscribing. And if there's something else you want me to react to, drop it down below in the comments and I'll see what I can do. But until next time, see you guys in the next video.